Internal Revenue Service, IRS tax news. IRS updates FAQs, frequently asked questions for 2020 Recovery Rebate Credit, IR 2022-06, January 7, 2022, Washington. The Internal Revenue Service today updated its frequently asked questions FAQs on 2020 Recovery Rebate Credit, FS 2022-02. There's a link to that here. This updated FAQ includes changes to the information for topic F, finding the first and second economic impact payment amounts to calculate the 2020 Recovery Rebate Credit. Question number 4, topic F, updated questions 8, 9, and 10, topic F added. So obviously when you're thinking about the Recovery Rebate Credit, you're kind of tying that out to the stimulus payments. And there's going to be a lot of questions with regards to the stimulus payments because it's a little bit confusing given the fact that the stimulus payments are thought of as, in essence, prepayments of the Recovery Rebate Credit, number 1, and number 2, because the first two are going to be tied to the 2020 return, and the last one's going to be tied to the 2021 return. So just a general recap of this whole thing. We've got the stimulus payments. There were 3 stimulus payments that basically went out. The first 2 stimulus payments went out and were basically thought of as prepayments in a similar way as the advanced child tax credits that are going out right now are kind of like prepayments of the credit that you would be getting on the tax return when you file. That's the same kind of concept they put for the stimulus payments, except with the stimulus payments, the prepayment was hopefully going to be the entire amount of the Recovery Rebate Credit. The thing that's a little bit confusing is they used a completely different name. The name on the tax return, Recovery Rebate Credit, and when it went out, Economic Impact Payment or Stimulus Payment, they're not really the same, so it's kind of hard to connect the two, but they're kind of connected. So that means that if there was any problem with the stimulus payments, then your remedy was to file the tax return in 2020 for the first 2 and claim the Recovery Rebate Credit, which hopefully most people didn't have to do because they got the full amount of the stimulus payment. But that's going to be the last resort to kind of make sure that you picked it up. Now, if the third one, the last stimulus payment that went out, that one's a prepayment for the tax return of 2021. So if you didn't get that proper payment sent out, then you're going to fix that by filing the tax return, last resort tax return filed for 2021, claiming the Recovery Rebate Credit related to the third payment. Okay, so these FAQs are being issued to provide general information to taxpayers and tax professionals as expeditiously, whew, that's about as big a word as I can handle, as possible. More information is about Reliance is available. There's a link to that here, and these FAQs, frequently asked questions, have links, and there'll be a link to this in the description.